I can do all things through a verse taken out of context. It's disappointing when we discover a treasured verse is meant for someone else or means something entirely different, having nothing to do with us at all. It's a matter of context. For example, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. This famous verse has strengthened believers for generations. It has nothing to do with them, you, your life, or your future. Why? This is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says to all those I carried into exile from Jerusalem to Babylon. Jeremiah 29:4. Because of Israel's own sin, God whooped their butts by carting them to a pagan land for 70 years. But being gracious, he tells them what they are to do as they think about the circumstances that got them there. Live life, have families, build, plant, and settle down. Also, seek the peace and prosperity of the city to which I have carried you into exile. Pray to the Lord for it, because if it prospers, you too will prosper. That's Jeremiah 29:7. Then he says, don't listen to those false prophets declaring lies, because now apply verse 11. After God's people have learned their lesson, repented, and returned, he will be gracious to them once again. Sure, apply Jeremiah 29:11 to your life, but understand that Christians today suffer horrible trials, pain, even death. You may be fired, stricken with a disease, or lose a loved one, but God's hope and future for you is heaven. Sorry, in the temporal realm, this verse ain't for us. Remember, a text without a context is a pretext. Suck it up, learn the secret of being content, then you can do all things through him who strengthens you to be content.